Why the hell? This was not recall then. Oh my god, I thought that they was recalled in bed, the probably was not recalled in this. How the hell did this happen to me? So let's just start the chain channel disclaimer again. Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, analysis, prizes, or other information contained on our Smith video are provided that as general market commentary, and do not constitute Simban Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit, and none of the work, best alongside the top digital asset monitors and fans. If you use my link and that passed at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly CCS fees. So I have in his room for about an hour. But I was not actually online. So all the stuff has been lost. Anyways. So in this video, I'm trying to fix the StopLoss center really. So I have this library, which is the Rivera, if a 3. Which has some a nice stuff to know that this is sending number on the StopLoss to signal in its message. Fan. And now. So I have been messing around with simple and serious in the libraries, and this is failing now from the script point of view, because I am sending a lot of files which are serious. And they're not getting cast. This is simple Bibles, and I think that simple Bibles are the constants, or inputs. And them here, so I'm not sure. This is the plural approach, so I'm going to revert the changes to the library. And going to change only the one thing that makes me cry, which just StopLoss, and we will see if it fixes anything okay. So girly, what they can show it to you is this script, so I can they can modify it so that it chooses the older version of the same LM library, seemingly better library, so that this works. And you can see how there is this StopLoss birth, and for the cheap for purse this is the last person they choose 170, and this is for 15, and if you take a look, and make their books the StopLoss here in there. This candles should be 1. That's 6. Okay, not the 4. That 15, and this is a problem from. This is a problem from. The Zignaly library, which is taken this value a simple 1, and this is not simple 1 have been that this. The library is a CM and this is a series bad. In fact, this is a simple boolean. What we want to do is to input the main idea was to say this is a simple boolean. You please take the serious input. As this was simple while you're so this does not seem to work. So let's pro it's this. And that the from mana. See what we can achieve. So the first thing that I want to do is to revert this to comments. So that I have the original care. Make signal the, and the other comment this make every public argument that simple argument that was not the right approach. And let's revert this also game. So now the library is here is the way that it was originally. And so my main idea was to modify the stop loss percentage. So that it was the simple Bible. So that means if I send serious yeah, I will ask in the chat. How to combat a serious viable into simple Bible, and that's it because it's going to be easier than anything else. So, how do you convert serious flaws Bible? How they combat the serious? I guess there is not. The way of casting a serious float. Viable into a simple float Bible. Is there are now I'm workaround. To somehow combat a serious float. Viable into a simple float primal. Thank you. So I have X'd on the by in the script pull like chat. So that they help me with this, because otherwise this is going to be difficult, but I think there's the back here, and they want to fix the back because let's say again. Why the stream is not moving at all. Against smoking right now. Yay, so let's see what we do there. So my first test is kind to be test stop loss and page. And going to replace all of this. So that it's a simple float stop loss percentage. Okay, so in the 8 export functions it will work like that. And that means that if I ever try to use this with a simple for with them series float, it's going to fail in no the in. So singularly better. And now I should be able to go here. Source code. And let's ignore this one thing on the better faced safe. Let's see if it likes it. Okay. Now I guess. So I published the script. So the version is stop loss percentage is the only simple Bible camp on updated start. And now we can. Man, I have this, but why should I say with the man I'm not sure this is going to work? So the next thing that you do is you go into them. The beloved man-child, which is this one-way hats hide singular either we, and the hide our strategy. We modify its source code. And we say hey. This is going to be 16. K16 version, so that the only thing, and then that it's different, is the Matiara stuff again. So seemingly better. 16, yeah, so you go here. And modify 16 here. Save. And now we should complain because oh yeah, that's right, it should complain because stop loss is a serious float, and I want to use simple float. That's it. So this is not the way of fixing there, so I'm probably going to raise her back the pi in the script. Because I am set in a simple float. Yet. Near a year. Sub or only, if you send them a parlay views, and them a serious year function, and if you return it. As a float. It does not return the same thing. Why within them? So we are back to the first. A step isn't it, I mean. I don't think there is a way to fix this from the Zignaly better library itself. A game. Ah. Okay, let me check. What the hell? So this is not the right way of fixing this. Because apparently me as the last person which is a serious. Because this is a Bible. Man once was them, what's the point of for stop loss man, it's ants. Yeah, it's all other so that the thing that's safe there is all their stop loss. So apparently the mom, and that June. Yeah, they find it here like a float. The ants. And all those stop loss. Maybe it's the time you the finances, and they. Maybe and is something that makes six. Ever think to be serious, but not that's not true, because when you let me check what happens, if this is something else then, and I am curious to see to check it. Oh. What happens, if I stop a loss? I won't be able to find it through now, and if safest the plus is 00, instead of. And is there any difference with the box here? I want to know. Not the same problem. It's a serious float. Okay. This has become tiring. Okay. Leads to a proof of concept that displays why this is not working as suspected. Okay. And once I have the proof of concept taken the something else. Because this is not nice. Okay, so first of all I'm going to revert, and me name I'm not going to save. What are half of the on, and singular either I'm not the kind, and going to restore it. So we are sort of as we were at the beginning, and then this Rika, if classic. Amen, and going to use another version now I'm going to use 14 version, so here I'm going to revert. This comment said that it uses the old-fashioned too. Yay. Yay, so, and going to restore this changes, because of the one them. And thing going to revert this. So that means that now. This is going to be using 14 version of the library. Okay. Which is the public land, because the 16 version it's the one that them years in I'm in the public. The Zignaly tutorial with risk management will like a script is years in 14 version, because I am working with local branch, which I have not watched to my public hate rebel. So right now we are working with 14 version, which doesn't have this stuff. Now I'm going to create and the library so that they can say that this is bullshit working with import functions. Okay. So let's see if I can. Write library. So I have a library. Which is seen a better, and a half, and the other rectory, which is the buff 3. So this is the library. So I going to report this error this book so that they fix it. Because I want this to be fixed. Okay, so let me check. Scripts. Find book 3. And we at the library. Oh, this is find book 3. So the way this works is that I'm a half hour. This function, which is something like follow stop loss %. Okay. And then we adjust them. Return the Zignaly. Okay. This is the first approach. Because otherwise I do not understand why does not work. Okay. So I guess when in this search function, and power armor returns stuff. I'm not sure if this is compulsory or not. Let's copy paste here. So we have this is the plus %. Yay. So everything else we can remove here. And that's it, and now. We can also save this, or yeah, maybe not. I don't want to save this into my rebel even if luckily. Rabbi ants. Proof of concept. Okay, so now I should have, and the strategy then uses this function and make an end. Thus they are care. And it's not going to be this abacus. This is another thing. Yeah, this is another. This is another 3. This should be 4, isn't it? Or a man. Now this is 4. Here I got. So this is 4 of care, and then we will, where will this is 4, so I need to rename this. So let me rename it all my other screen. Let's move it to another folder. So that we then makes thinks it is of 4, and we paste it here. Now he will say that it's not here. Maybe a half. Maybe pass. Yay, this one so. Okay, so how at the here we have the library. Okay. I should close some of my face later. So we have this new lever which has any function, which is test, and just output the same thing. Okay, that's nice. So now, I'm going to edit this. To test here's this, so I have the older stop loss. Then you have this new the other stop loss, which is float, and this is going to be. I'm not sure if you can import. As tough, so later on I'm going to do it here, so I want to import record. I'm something, what's the name for this? like this as off for. Okay. So this is barf. For test. Oh, other stop loss. And this is going to beat both for K. So this is so first of all I want to publish this function, which is a private function, okay. So let's start with this. So we open. On second. Okay, let's go. Back here. So what I want to do is to open in the new library. And I want to copy and paste this. Then I want to publish this. After adding it to the chart. And this is going to be a public. Hopefully I don't need to. Terry. When that is out, let's that say. This is, and upper notes a man. Proof of contacts. Strategies. Race. Mud Satan on the gators that, thus me. Book proof of concept, wait. Okay, proof of concept. So he hath a public library, which is published. And now I come back to I can go back to my shot, I can get them. Scott for this script. So this script now it's using proof of concept for see what happens. It's shit. Means she's in the first version, and Jane if I have. So I should have import. Yeah, this should be one. Because it's the first version. If I'm not mistaken, the big begin with one. So comfy and yeah, one okay so. If I am not mistaken, I can copy this here, I can base it here, I can save it, see what happens. Okay. So the script is working. I have this is that with 450, and which is not okay. So now in the downtown though I can check this post this app off for, which should have something here. Okay, so up only, if you send. Float. Series float, such as close. From the main script to the library it's okay. Am I missing him up? So. Let's go on, so what do you can see here is that damn, if he's what's the name, if he's float series, no this is not the full series. If he's Sam. If he's a serious float this is working as suspected, but let's see what happens when you update this he's as the okay. So this is going to have a string, which is kind to be like this. So this is not a string to us there, I'm sure about this. Yet a string. We are going to return the empty string, okay. And in the place in the script, I am going to say that this isn't a string. Okay. This is a string. And I'm going to blot it. Wait a moment, this is not right. Wait a sec. Where we have the new other stop loss, and we were not cheers, and so maybe after all. This is not working. A suspect that. Let me check. So I want, and it is. So now I should get the right new stuff, and it's the same thing. Okay, so it works as expected. So now I have this, the last percentage, which is a based on clothes. And let's see if it can come converting and into as and the strength, and see what happens. Yeah, I guess so. We go here, we say that this is the source code that we want to add it. Copy and paste. Save. And this is in the shot I published the script. Return the float value arsonist's reign. I've done up the charts, but they publish them the devotion. Okay. So here. I should say that this isn't a string. And see what happens with this. And the other thing they want to fix is that this needs to be 2. Because we are using the second version. So this should be going into our their beloved month. Shut by modify this source code. Cannot go blood child with arguments. Serious new older stop loss on argument of Osiris strength. What type was used? Yeah, I need to make attack, isn't it? So let me check. My god. How the hell do we do this? I am meant to check. This is tough. I want to use this code. Smith. Yeah, I mean. What we can is the follow, and think I can. Put this here. This new, although stop loss I put it here camp. And I can have. And the level. Which has new order a stop loss as a text. Bad that. But can be found, and below. Oh, this maybe we're going to do like this. So this is low. And then this is going to be the other way around, we're going to go down. So allowantas was going to be thou. Yay. I think this makes sense to me. So what I'm going to do is the blood new stop, or a new other stop loss of then they can check the as okay there we will make it smaller script. So I think we're done that say. If I can test this. Okay, so now I have this stuff. On 37, oh my god. Maybe this is a problem of my functions. Or is it not? So as you can say we have the full 50-15, which is should not be there, and then we have 170, and then we have 140, 160, so apparently there is no problem. On the send in the stop loss percentage to a function so that it returns back. I think the problem is when I try to make this smaller thanks to something else, so if you check signal the better. Let me check this. Stop loss percentage. So the way it works, it's like this. Briar's the same, all this it's a string. Maybe after all there was some problem in one of my functions, but I am not sure. I think there's something else broken, so let's copy and paste. Cerebral, when you have a simple book it's not simple, you need more as tap there so that you can repeat use it. So once you want to do and to have this available, and you want to have it here care, and if it'll take a look here, if got this stop loss percentage, which is here. So wait a moment, where the all of this here? So this is the yeah, okay. Though we have a StopLoss percent, they just the name, but and we have price, the smell, the smoke, it's so let's see if there is a problem here. Zone right now what we want to update is the library, okay, so let's go into the library. Let's update it, save. I had to say again. And the clear identifier, the eyes this updates, let's fix this. This should be him. Somewhere. What? Rise decimal digits, okay, this is it. Briar's this him, although it is an interviewer. Wait. Think we can set this to you, and then it that's not man. Rise this amount that it's lead, since said this that sure. And then if there is a problem, I will try to amend, if the problem does not happen. I will add another Prometheus to this library so that it happens, okay, so going to copy this into the library. And so now I can publish this. I don't want to update the chart, and this is version 3. Try to replicate the book by converting the flow value into a string. With more stuff. Okay, yeah man, it's super. This is super easy to understand. So this is number 3, is so we should be updating this so that it's number 3. Copy. And think go here and the somewhere. Where is this? It's here. Yeah, so if I am date this script, Let's see what happens. The item in this. Okay, so now you can see how. You've got 170, and then you have got 137, 159, and 126. And here we have 455, 415, so. Round the units working math, we are not able to reproduce the back. Okay. This is where. This stuff is not easy to do. So once you want is to half the price this amount digits here. So that we have the same thing, because this is going into a function. Maybe the reason why this is not working it's because this is going into a function, and something happens. Okay. In a price this amount that the sum of these it's not hero. And it's something else, and then habit something. Okay. So the other thing that you want to do in the script is to test them. Ah. Yeah, you won the prize, the small that it's here. Which I'm not sure. Man, it should be around here, price decimal digits. Okay, look at this. This is Sam. What's the name? This is a simple. This is a simple integer variable, and this is a serious, and maybe library that's not know what to do with this. And something happens. Okay, so first of all we need to publish this new version with this new phrase, this him updated. Okay, so let's publish this here. So let's publish this here. So we have on the chart we publish the script. This is private, we don't update the chart, and ways there. The sayers phrase this him all the chance as a simple import. So I publish the new version. And this is going to be version 4. So let's update this here. And let's see if we can reproduce the book so that we can send it to trade him beer in there, and they fix it. Okay, and me check here at this, so I want to add it to script pulls them. The library just copy and paste. Okay. so you can see how. We have 415, and this has the card's values. Sell the error all day somewhere else. Go figure out what the hell the problem is with all of this. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. I think I'm going to stop here, and they will contain a leather Venus. I am a bit tired, says more than 2 hours with this 1 hour. Offline and 1 hour all I am, because I thought I was a stream, but there was not the stream, and apparently when you click on stream now you don't have to live there. Gross or top. So we will end the video here. Disclaimer. Any opinions, news, research, and alias prizes or other information contained on our Smith video are provided as general market commentary and do not constitute Simban Smith advice. Zignaly, all of the profit and none of the work. Best alongside the top digital asset managers and fans. If you use my link and that passed at least 100 USDT or more to any profit sharing services, you will be rewarded with $20 worth of a non-withdrawable C coins that can be used for paying Zignaly success fees. I'll see you in the next video.